Hi, so today what we're going to talk about is mindfulness and hopefully sort of knock out some of the possibly some of your beliefs already about mindfulness. I was listening to this fantastic webinar the other day about mindfulness, and the people who were talking and presenting it were talking about their experiences and how the meditation part of or aspects of mindfulness has been really beneficial for them, and it was fantastic hearing that. But it also, and have been to a couple of networking events and we've spoken about it, and the first thought that people have linked to mindfulness is the meditation. But mindfulness is so much more, and really the meditation aspect is just it's a great thing to do. I highly recommend it, but it's got to be within your comfort zone. But it's also a way to help you learn about focus. And specifically when you're doing the mindfulness, the meditation side of it, you are focusing on a breath. So it's allowing you to focus on one thing. And that's what mindfulness is about. Mindfulness is about, it's creating a state of mind where, a mindset, a way of thought, a way to help harness performance, focus, productivity, and all of this, but about focusing on the present moment. And the reason why that is so beneficial is because quite often we enter a realm of inaction because we are either frightened of what could happen or frightened that we are going to make the same mistake of what happened in the past. And so mindfulness is not only fantastic in helping you with stress management and making you more resilient and those sort of things, but what it's also it has this ability to do is it has this ability to go, okay, what do we need to focus on actually, which is what matters right now. Because if you can change how you feel, your state and everything else at this very moment, the moment where you are actually wanting to do something, that's where the magic happens. Because you are no longer consumed by fears, doubts, worries, concerns, and everything else that's bouncing around. What you are focused on is actually the moment that matters the most, which is the moment you're in right now. So if you are, let's say, presenting on a stage and you're presenting to a group of people, rather than worrying about what are they going to think, it's going to be rubbish and everything else, as long as you have practiced, let's make that clear, you have to practice. It's about, okay, how is it that I'm wanting to feel? So a mindfulness technique that I've used is I get myself as, how is it I'm wanting to feel right now? Now, quite often in those sort of situations, calm, relaxed, confident, those sort of things. And then I imagine that literally I am almost like planting myself on stage. Like, I guess you could visualize you're an oak tree or something and the roots are going deep and you're just in this strong position. And what that's doing for me is it's allowing me just to focus on this moment. I've practiced, I've got my content, I know what I need to say, but actually all I need to do is focus on what I know and then present it and be in a strong place. I don't need to worry about, you might hear floorboards creaking, I do apologize. I don't need to think about what they might be thinking, because the truth of the matter is I have no idea. The other great thing about mindfulness is about, really it's not only about the focus and about being now, it's about accepting what is. And, we talked about this thing about fears and worries and everything else. Because quite often what we are doing is we are in conflict with ourselves. We have this saying that part of me wants to, or part of me thinks this. And that is because we've got these two parts. We've got the inner critic and the inner coach. And one is going, yes, go for it, you can do this. And the other one is there out telling you of all the reasons why you can't do it. And by allowing yourself to focus on how it is that you're wanting to feel in this moment, that can be that helps reduce that, because actually what you're focusing on is this is what I want to feel. So there are many different ways of allowing you to do that. There's using memories that you already have and collected throughout your life that will help create those emotions, feelings that will help you create those actions that move you into feeling good. So for example, confidence. you felt confident many, many times, and confidence is a certain feeling within you. So, for example, with some people, they change their posture, and that's what will happen. Is when you're confident, your posture will change, your back will go back, your shoulders will do, and that is a sign of you are more confident. So you can posturally change to change how you feel. Now you can do that in an instant. I can immediately go back and go, okay, what would confidence feel like? It immediately changes your feeling. Your physiology will change. If you want to feel more relaxed, well, what is that? Is it going on holiday? Has that made you feel relaxed? It's using all these resources to make you mindful of how you want to be within this moment right now. There's a great exercise that someone told me, and you can do it anywhere, but he deliberately explained it in a coffee shop. And he talked about being mindful in a coffee shop. And let's say, the hustle and bustle is going on and you just need to bring yourself present into the moment. And what he said is close your eyes and focus on certain things. So it might be focus on the sounds around you. Now, all of a sudden the noise that's going on in your head, you're bringing it to a focal point because you are focusing on something, a bit like focusing on the breath. The other one is use your senses. So it might be look for colors around you. You're bringing yourself to that moment. You're looking at colors around you. It's calming you down. It's taking you out of the situation. Focus on smells. Smells are really, really powerful. They trigger all sorts of things. And in a coffee shop, there are tons of smells. But you don't always notice them because it's in that bombardment of what's going on. And it's a really great way to do that. So you can use all of these different strategies. And I don't want you to think that mindfulness is solely meditation. Mindfulness is a state of being. Mindfulness is about being focused on the present that allows you to be more productive, have more clarity. It can improve so many different things. It will dramatically reduce your stress because you're not worried about the other things going on. You're just bringing yourself to a single moment. So take care. Have an amazing day. As usual, wishing you the greatest success. Bye-bye. Hey guys, thanks very much for watching this video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then please come over to YouTube, subscribe, and we'll keep you updated on when new videos are released. Take care, have an amazing day, and I wish you the greatest success.